Hey Virgos, welcome back to my channel. Guys, if you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, thanks so much for supporting the channel. I'm going to go ahead and do your Be Aware. Now, this is a general message that may not resonate with everyone. Just take what resonates for you, Virgos, and leave the rest. Anybody interested in personal reading, my information is always down below. Thanks to those who do reach out for those, and thanks to those who donate to the channel, and to those of you who do subscribe. It's very much appreciated. So I do hope that everybody is doing well, okay? Happy Friday to you guys. But Spirit, what do we have for my Virgos? Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. What they need to be aware of at this time. Now, Virgos, I do always say that the be aware doesn't necessarily have to be something bad, okay? It could just be a certain person or a place or a situation that maybe you need to pay a little bit more closer attention to. And for some of my Virgos, it may be a message that is directly for you. All right, Spirit. Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. What they need to be aware of. Give me a card for now and a card for going forward. And going forward. So guys, right, for those of you who are not regulars here, right, this naughty oracle deck does have like swear words in it, okay? And I know some of you are quite sensitive and you don't like the language, and so just a little warning there just in case you want to click off, okay? So you have the number 11 out here. And the first thing that I'm seeing with this card, without even reading it, okay, there's something here about, I don't know if there's something here about a choice with the number 11. This can also talk about maybe somebody here hitting a brick wall in a situation. But it says new beginnings are needed. And it says dickweed death. And then you see like an image of like a grim reaper on there. But it looks like, you see the blood on the wall. It's like he's been banging his head on the wall. So I don't know if there is something here for some of you about a situation that is just not going anywhere. Okay. It's like a dead end is what it's making me feel like. But going forward, you have the number 42 or 24 boils down to a 6. So this is interesting, right? Because then it talks about, to me, about not only the 6 of wands, but the 6 of swords. So you see this energy, it's been coming out really heavy, right? And it could be this Mercury retrograde. There may be things that people still need to, I guess, tie up loose ends, okay? For some of you, there may be things that maybe you need to revisit, and it could be for closure. But let's see. So the card going forward says you really are a special type of fucktard. It says shine your uniqueness. And you see that this, I was going to say monster, is kind of made up of different animals here, okay? But I feel like this is just an energy of you not being afraid of being your authentic self. But let's see. So it is on page number 30, which would give me the 3 of Wands energy. And even that, the 3 of Wands talks about seeing the bigger picture of a situation. Is someone here ignoring some sort of signs about something, right? Is it really clear to you that something is just not working? It's not going forward. It's gone as far as it can go. Now, whether that is about a person, whether that's about a job, whether that's about family, friends. So it says, let go of the past. A new start is needed. Stop banging your head against a brick wall because it's not working. It says what you are asking about, that relationship, that work choice, that creative idea is not working and you need to start over. New beginnings is the only way to move forward for your highest good. It doesn't have to be massive, drastic change, but small steps into place to shift the old ways into new. It says creating small, significant steps will shift your energy into the new. What you thought was not worth the effort you're putting into, it says stop now and let go. It says, what are you fucking waiting for? Do I have to scream at you once more? It says start again. So even that's making me feel like whatever this is about, okay, Spirit would have been sending somebody some sort of signs and synchronicities. Hey, let this go. Hey, move on. Hey, this ain't going to work. But it's like an energy of somebody insisting on holding on to something. Maybe someone here is just afraid of change, right? Because that can be scary. So let us read. You really are a special type of fucktard. Okay, so this is on page 92 or 29. Again, boils down to an 11, which is the same number as the first card. But it says, be you. It says, let your uniqueness shine. It says, fly your unique banner of you proudly and let your like-minded tribe come to you. Yeah. It says, do not force it. Just let your shining fucktard fly and enjoy the ride. This is also making me feel like don't be afraid to do something different, okay? It says, accept who you are, that gorgeous freaking piece of unique human soul, and shine. It says the world would be a very boring, unexciting place to live without your uniqueness in it. It says we all need to shine our uniqueness out to the world. It says, as hiding it away is not helping anyone, including yourself. Have the strength and courage to fly your fucktard flag and enjoy the crazy ride. It will bring you and all those around you, all those who are genuinely lucky to know you. Did that make sense? I always be chewing my words. Sometimes I could really slap myself. Okay, so yeah, being your authentic self, like it says, it's going to bring in your soul tribe, right? People who are going to appreciate you for who you are. Not this kind of an energy of people where you just feel like, you know what, this is if this is about a person or something like that, this is making me feel like somebody who makes you feel like you can never really do any right kind of an energy. But let's see what else comes out. What does my Virgos need to be aware of, Spirit? What is this dead end about? Can I get a card for now and a card for going forward and going forward? Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, I see the crossroads at the bottom of the deck. And the crossroads can talk about almost like someone who is feeling stuck, right? Like a stalemate energy here. Number 22 could be significant, or the number 4. The number 4 would give me the energy of the 4 of Wands. So something could have something to do with a home, a relationship, a marriage with the 4 of Wands. Or it could just be about, you know, someone's stability. So maybe someone's finances. But the crossroads talks about choices, okay? It can talk about someone who may be hesitating to make some sort of a choice or make a decision in a situation here. This also talks about separation and the energy of tolerance, right? It's almost like I want to say to someone, make sure someone isn't taking your kindness for weakness. That tolerance energy is making me feel like about boundaries. So the first card coming out is a number 31 or 13, which is interesting because the 13 would represent like the death card. And we're already talking about death, endings, new beginnings. Now the Sun card is Leo energy, okay? But it talks about being courageous. It talks about being confident. It talks about going towards that energy of bliss and happiness. The Sun card also talks about everything being well, okay? So releasing that worry, releasing that anxiety. You see that the door is half open, which we call it ajar, right? And you see how the sun is beaming outside that door? It's almost like an energy of spirit trying to antagonize someone. Hey, listen, come this way. It says success, victory, happiness, truth, warmth, positive outcome. Going forward, you... I didn't even see. Going forward, you have the number 13. So the cards are mirroring each other here, right? 31, 13. There's something here that turns around for somebody. So I don't know if somebody was feeling like in the energy of almost like doom and gloom, but the sun comes out and it brings somebody some sort of energy of joy and freedom with the child card. The child card to me talks about light-hearted energy, right? It's almost like the Page of Cups, fun, laughter, joy. Okay, I don't know why they're playing this song, but I'm hearing she's once, twice, 3 times a lady. Maybe this is just about you knowing your self-worth. But child, it says young, innocent, youth, playful, beginner. So you see the energy of the ending and the beginning? It talks about beginnings and playfulness. And this child looks like they're jumping for joy. I also see something here, okay, this may not be for everyone, but I don't know if someone here maybe needs to sit down and have like a conversation with their child, okay? Someone's child could be going through, I just said identity crisis, I don't know. But someone's child could be going through something and maybe a conversation is needed, okay? It's reminding me about a book that my son has. And I think the book is called We're All Different. And then the book tells you about all the different types of children and, the different things that could be wrong with them. Like, if they have disabilities and, the color of their skins and where we come from, the different cultures and things, how we eat. And the book just basically saying to the children is, hey, listen, we all may not look the same and things like that, right? Because we're different, but it's okay to be different. So I don't know, like I said, if someone's child is going through something, but let's move on. Someone's child could be 13. Someone's child could be oh, okay. Give me a card for now and a card for going forward. Thank you, Spirit. What does Virgo need to be aware of? And going forward? Okay. All right, so your first card coming out is a number 36 or 63. It boils down to a 9, Virgos, okay? So it would give me the Wounded Warrior. And the Wounded Warrior does make me feel heavy today. So there is something here that someone has been going through or went through that hasn't been easy. But it's giving me that energy of, I'm hearing a difficult journey for the greatest outcome. But the Wounded Warrior is about perseverance, okay? It's about resilience. It's about pushing through those hard times, those difficult times. It's about pushing through, and I'm hearing you knowing that God's got you. You knowing that your ancestors and your angels have you. But it says shine bright like a candle. And it's making me think of the Rihanna song, right? Shine bright like a diamond. And what do they say about diamonds? Diamonds are made under pressure. It says shine bright like a candle. It says you will make it through this. Someone could maybe need to express themselves, right? That may help somebody here. This feminine energy on this card has like a paint palette. But let's look at going forward. So I see the number 7. 7s can talk about warnings here. And it says investigate. It says look closely. It says ask questions. And it says think before acting. And with that 7, I'm actually seeing the 7 of coins. So this may have something to do with, somebody kind of looking back at the things that they have invested in. Coins talk about time. Okay. And in that 7 of coins energy, you'll see that there is 6 coins in the bush and he only has 1 coin in between his legs, which always makes me think of maybe some sort of new beginning. But the Page of Coins can talk about making practical decisions. You also have a number 34. Oh, so they came out together. So 34 or 43, but it boils down to a 7. 77 could be significant. It says impossible things. It says working through disbelief, imaginative leaps. It says a fresh perspective. There's something here where it's almost giving that energy of believing the impossible. Imaginative leaps. How happy it's going to make someone. But to take an imaginative leap is like the Fool card. It's about taking a risk. The Fool card is about going in a new direction. Show me more about this, Spirit. What does Virgo need to know? What do they need to be aware of? Show me. Just give me 3 cards. So you have ink pot. It says problems to be resolved. You have scissors. It says disappointment in some affair. But the scissors almost is screaming at me, cut it loose. Maybe somebody needs to, well, I don't know. I was going to say maybe somebody needs to do like a cord cutting in a situation. Or just cut your losses from something here. And you have clouds. It says a temporary problem. Give me 3 cards for going forward. It's like almost like I'm hearing with the clouds. Nothing lasts forever. Right? It's given this too shall pass. So you have cup. It says you should accept valid criticism. You have desk. Pay attention to your work. Just one more. Thank you. Okay, we have a dark man. It says dealings or relationships with a man with dark complexion or hair. Right behind this dark man, you have the spear. Heartache. Yeah, I was going to say something could have something to do with a water sign or just someone maybe in their emotions here, right? This spear is piercing this heart. Heartache over what you no longer have. And then you also have the lobster, financial pinch. So I don't know, someone could have lost some sort of finances here. But let's see. Show me more. What does Virgo need to know? What do they need to be aware of? Thank you, Spirit. All right, so first card out is your card, the Hermit. Show me more. What's the Hermit? The 3 of Coins flipped in the reverse. So the 3 of Coins in the reverse can talk about not learning from the past, and it's sitting underneath the scissors. Disappointment in some affairs. Someone's still hanging on to something that has already happened. Someone is still maybe hanging on to something that they have no control over. This could have to do with, maybe someone that you was in business with. This could be in the workplace here, or this could just be where energy where it's now there is no teamwork in this situation, right? This is like an energy of doing it alone. 10 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Show me more, Spirit. That's what I need to be aware of. The 4 of Swords. 4 of Swords is about laying something to rest, but with the 4 of Swords sitting underneath the clouds, it tells me that maybe someone is like not sleeping very well, right? This is like heavy meditation, taking a break, isolation. Maybe that's why the door is ajar. Maybe Spirit is saying to a Virgo here, listen, it's time for you to rejoin the world. Yeah, I'm hearing a song. I don't even know if it's a song. I think I know this from an advert. I'm hearing, wake up, you sleepyhead. Get up, get out of bed. Clarify these cards. Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck with the solar eclipse. Go get your dreams. Go get your heart's desire. It's almost like I need to tell someone the time is here. There's big changes with this solar eclipse energy. Stop dwelling on what ended and get excited about what is coming towards you. But it is free will, right? What's the Hermit? It's like, to be honest, some people really just don't have it within them to let certain things go. I don't know if it's an energy of, you know, maybe someone would feels more comfortable in the energy of like feeling like a victim. I'm just going to blame it on the world. What's the Hermit? Ooh, is somebody not speaking? Like, what is this? It came out sideways, landed on the 3 of coins in the reverse. You got there's the emotion. All right, so you got the 4 wands with the King of Cups, right? And I think I picked up the 4 wands energy earlier, where I was saying I don't know if this is about a home, a marriage, a relationship, a living situation, a relationship. But you got the 4 wands with the King of Cups and the 5 of Swords. It's almost like somebody can't get over some sort of betrayal. But you see, what's waiting is the Ace of Wands. And in fact, the 5 of Swords up this way talks about something shifting. Stop feeling like something is going to be the same as before. Be careful what it is that you're thinking, saying. It's a form of manifestation. I just want 2 cards. What's this Hermit? Okay, am I just shuffling the wrong way? What's this Hermit? I think that's the other one that turned over. So I'm taking that one. And let's put these the right way. It's the Wheel of Fortune. This is good luck. This is a shift. Give me one more. Yeah, but someone still looks, it's kind of at a crossroads. The 2 of Swords with the Chariot. What's the Hermit and the Wheel of Fortune? Someone here is about to get some good luck. What are we getting stuck on? Yeah. 5 of Cups, 7 of Cups, and the 3 of Wands. The confusion is heavy. The overthinking is heavy here, right? The 5 of Cups is an energy of grief, sadness, loss, mourning. I want 1 card. Hermit and the Wheel of Fortune. Thank you. Oh my goodness. You got the 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups is about a love and exchange, mutual energy. Now I'm hearing that song. Is that by Phil Collins? I can feel it coming in the air tonight. 2 people that are in sync. That is what's destined for someone. So what is this 3 of Coins? Yeah, 6 of Wands at the bottom of the deck with the Strength card. Oh, there it is. Something could have something to do with a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Heavy Leo, Queen of Wands with the Strength. But the 8 of Wands with the 6 of Wands, oh, it's coming in. And it's going to bring victory. And it's going to bring success. And it's going to be happiness. It's going to bring joy. And it's going to bring somebody out of their bed. Or it might keep somebody in there. I don't know. Let me carry on. What is the Three of Coins in the reverse? The Death. Look at that. Landing on the scissors. Let it go. There's something here that is, I don't know how many ways you can say something is over. Right? New beginnings are needed. Stop banging your head against the wall. What is the Three of Coins in the reverse with the Death? Yeah, I see the Hangman at the bottom of the deck. Okay. So I see the Tower and the Seven of Wands. Okay, I understand. Right? I overstand. Something here with the Tower was no longer built on a solid foundation. Someone here, if they were ignoring the warnings, where did we have 7-7? Was it these two, right? If you have been ignoring the warnings, then Spirit is going to step in, but they step in on your behalf. Not that while you are going through the Tower, you're going to thank them, right? Because the Tower, like I said, it can be unpleasant. But this is Spirit saying, hey, listen, this no longer serves you. And since you ain't going to cut it out yourself, guess what? We're going to have to come in and do it because you got a bigger mission. And you've been messing around with this for too long. So let us just step in and just pull it all down. But whatever this Tower is, or whatever happened here, right? The Tower talks about something being destroyed. It can talk about maybe somebody having some sort of epiphany. It can talk about something happening out of the blue. It's sudden. But whatever happened here, it looks like it has caused somebody to put up their defensive. 7 of Wands. But this could also be saying here, because I'm seeing the Justice and I'm also seeing the Four of Coins. But this 7 of Wands could also be saying to me that, hey, someone, after you've been through the Tower, guess what? Don't give up. Get back up and start fighting. There could be some sort of legal situation going on here with the Justice and the Four of Coins. I don't know if it's about assets or money or something like that here. Three of Coins in the reverse and the Death. Just one card. Thank you. There you are. King of Coins. It's your energy here, Virgo. Masculine energy. All right. What is the Four of Swords? So the Four of Coins came out again sideways. Okay, it's landing on this scissors. And it's coming out in the reverse. So we have 4-4 here. So 44 could be significant, or the number 8. Now the Four of Coins is now coming out in the reverse, and it can talk about, it's given the energy of simplicity, right? Less is more. Maybe somebody put a lot of energy, time into something. Like I said, I was picking up that 7 of Coins energy where it talks about something that you've invested in, you know. But this talks about reevaluating, and maybe that's why it's paired up with the Four of Swords. Like I said earlier, there's a lot going through somebody's mind. And it could have to do with material things. What is this? It came out of Justice. It's 2 cards that we saw. Someone here may also be holding on to something that they have lost and you cannot get it back. And Spirit says, let it go, because guess what? We're going to give you back. We're going to pay you back. It may not be in the way that you think, but justice will be served. Give me one on this Justice card. There's something here about something being a life lesson for somebody. The Hanged Man and the Queen of Swords. And that's interesting because look at the very next card, Cup. You should accept valid criticism. The Queen of Swords is someone who is definitely going to give you some sort of constructive criticism, right? The Queen of Swords is sharp, she's clear, she's direct, she has good discernment, and she's going to tell you what you need to hear. She's not necessarily here to be your friend, okay? It's almost like this Queen of Swords is giving this energy where she's here to put you back on the straight and narrow. You ask for her advice, she's going to give it to you, but it's whatever has been said or whatever is going to be said is put somebody in their head. but it does help them to see it from a different angle. But I'm hearing Spirit say that doesn't make it any easier for someone to accept something. Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Give me one on the Queen of Swords, Hangman energy. The Eight of Coins. It could be something to do with what somebody has, what somebody does for work. Eight of Coins, Page of Wands. Someone could be like a speaker or a mentor or something like that. But it would be someone who is very creative. I feel like, okay, give me one card. What is that? Five of Wands. What's the Queen of Swords? Hangman. Landed on the Hermit. Ace of Swords. There's the truth. But sometimes the truth can hurt. We just saw these two cards. The Tower and the Seven of Wands. Or maybe this is someone who can help you, Virgo. Or maybe this is you, right? Take it how it resonates. But this is like an energy of helping someone see why something happened. Understanding why something happened. What is the Death? Pay attention to your work. Maybe someone here needs to get back to their craft. This just landed on this just landed on the Three of Coins in the reverse. For some of you, there may be something even here about working by yourself, for yourself. Knight of Swords talks about seizing opportunities. Show me more. What is pay attention to your work? The Moon, manifest your desires. A change in direction. Yeah, some of you may be thinking about changing your work situation or your career. But this new moon energy talks about setting your intentions, a new cycle. It talks about not giving up. So whatever area we're talking about is still giving that energy of, hey, listen, keep going. Six of Swords, keep going. Queen of Cups, the World. Give me one more. Knight of Swords and the Moon. Oh boy. Nine of Swords, Eight of Coins, Five of Wands. Okay, and for others of my Virgos, right, where, you know, this isn't anything to do with a relationship, that's not why you're here, right, and you feel like it's more heading towards either your work and things like that, you do have haters, okay? And I feel like you have haters here because you may be very skilled, or maybe you work in a field where there is a lot of competition, okay? Five of Wands energy here. Nine of Swords. So I don't know if you're the one that is stressing out and having anxiety with the Nine of Swords. Mental anguish. Just show me a little bit about what this is. What's the Five of Wands? Five of Swords. Two of Swords. That's the Seven of Swords energy. Seven of Cups. And the solar eclipse. For some of you, you may have people working against you that it's like this energy of like people just wanting you to walk away from what it is that you do. But it's because they feel threatened by you. Right? One card. Eight of Swords. What's this? The Knight of Wands. Yes, exactly. Okay, Spirit. So, Eight of Swords with the Knight of Wands. There's something here about somebody needing to be fearless. Right? Knight of Wands is almost like a rebellious energy. This is about being confident, excited. But the Eight of Swords. What is the Eight of Swords? Yeah, I saw you. I saw the devil sticking up. And the devil is an energy of low vibration. You know what they're saying to me? An idle mind. Who can finish it? I'm joking. An idle mind is the devil's playground. Don't give the devil any space to play. Not in your head. All right, what's this dark man? The Two of Coins in the reverse, landing on the scissors. What is this dark man, Spirit? There's that Seven of Coins. Now, the Two of Coins energy in the reverse can talk about planning, okay, and executing that plan, right? Removing any kind of confusion and going backwards and forth. Make a choice and go with it, right? But it can also talk about someone who is maybe feeling overwhelmed. Seven of Coins, maybe someone is afraid because they feel like they've made bad choices in the past, but it's not bad choices. It's just something that was a part of your destiny, something that you had to learn here. Give me one more. Seven of Coins with the Two of Coins. That makes the Nine of Coins energy. So that is Virgo energy. So again, someone maybe here could be single, or, you know, maybe someone really wants to be in that position where you are kind of like, you know, independent, self-sufficient. But show me more. Two of Coins, Seven of Coins. I'm also hearing somebody say something about, I've made up my mind. But give me one more card. This talks about good things comes to those who wait. Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I want one card. Thank you, Spirit. This is what I don't need to be aware of. Page of Coins, making practical decisions, new beginnings, setting goals. Look at that. Three of Cups in the upright talks about celebrations, getting together. Okay, friendships. Again, going back to the energy of like-minded people, right? And then you have the Hierophant. Now, the Hierophant is an energy of a leader, a teacher. It also talks about knowledge, wisdom, right? You have to have knowledge and wisdom to be a teacher. But it can also talk about tradition and things like that. Marriage, having faith in the Most High. Clarify these three cards. Five of Cups with the Hierophant. Okay. Solar eclipse coming out again. Yeah, there's something here about... Okay, so I'm happy to see the King of Swords come out, because it may say to me that, you know, someone is gaining some sort of clarity, stepping into their truth. Right, we already have the Queen of Swords out here. But clarify this Hierophant with the Five of Cups. This is emotional baggage. Yeah, Three of Swords. Heartache, pain, sadness, grief. What is the Page of Coins and the King of Swords? The Six of Cups with the Six of Wands with a Strength card. Nice. I really feel like this Six of Cups energy is about somebody realizing, you know, that I feel like they're going to let something go. Now, Six of Cups is also soulmate energy. It's almost like I'm also seeing an energy here as well, of like somebody appreciating the memories, right? Focusing on the good side of things. But one card. Thank you, Spirit. And then we'll see what's coming towards you, Virgo. Three of Coins, High Priestess and the Star. This is healing. This is somebody tapping into their higher self. Or somebody, again, someone could be like a healer. But this is that High Priestess energy is like diving deep. That inner knowing. Didn't I just say someone over here, almost like that I was hearing they have made up their mind? This is almost like that energy of finding your purpose. What's the High Priestess and the Star? Someone could end up having a child. This woman is pregnant on this card, or maybe it's just about giving birth to something new. Give me one card for the High Priestess and the Star. This is divine feminine energy. This could be a feminine energy who's very mysterious. It gives a very balanced energy. It's like almost giving me like the temperance, peace, balance, harmony. Look what landed on the Death card. So whatever or whoever this energy is, right? This could be you, Virgos. There it is, a free spirit, a new beginning, a situation that has potential. Strength with the Six of Wands. All right, I feel like the beware is that, hey, don't hold yourself back, somebody here, okay? All right, show me what is coming towards Virgo. Give me 6 cards. You have Cobweb. It says protected from negative forces beyond your control. So that's interesting, right? So that would make me see something else here, especially where it landed. If someone has been projecting on you, it could have been a group of people. For some of you, this would be saying to me the cord is cut, right? Show me more energy going forward for Virgo. So you have leaf clover, and it says great, it says good fortune. You have the Eye, it says psychic ability, it says trust your intuition, right? We just had the High Priestess and the Star. 3 more cards, energy going forward for Virgo. You have the Lily that landed on the Wheel of Fortune, it says, oh. It says a spiritual love. So there may even be a connection here that is protected. 2 of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. Someone's name could be Lily. Two more cards, thank you. I have the initial V, could be significant here. I just heard V for victory. Yeah, well, it says victory in some endeavor with that great good fortune. Okay. And then you also have firecracker with the eye. And it says excitement. Trust what your third eye is showing you. Bottom of the deck, we have the Tower. Okay, that's nice. Right, considering we had the Tower come out and I was doing all that explaining about, you know, why Spirit had to step in and tear something down, because you can rebuild. Tower. It says solid foundation, success with effort though. So don't give up, somebody here. So that's what I have for you, Virgos. That is your Be Aware. I do hope that something has resonated with you guys. If it has, I do ask that you like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when I upload. But if this is where we part, stay safe. Love and light, guys.